Greetings. Welcome to Me and Tarot. Well, this is 6th November, and today I'm going to say something different about it. I found out that, getting a kind of connection and things like feminine is now actually trying to understand this open relationship that you can say love or twin flame. Somewhere she finds that her partner or her twin flame union is bit distracted. She's actually trying hard to understand it, and she's actually going on the track. But just consider what happens if you are going on the track or waiting alongside, that your partner is coming with you and you are just waiting and you feel like he is not there. But now what is happening is that he has actually left his home and he's actually trying to reach the destination, but that destination is a different point. Say you live in a city and it has 11 stations. You went to station number 2 and he went to station number 4. Maybe at the same time. You could even connect to each other, grasping and thinking that yes, he's there, she's there, but where are you actually? You are a bit far away, physically. Spiritually, you could feel like still you are aligned because there are signs which you get. Practically, you would find people who could tell you, you should just forget about that stuff. You should move on in your life. But for you, the sun will rise and shine on you when you will be connected to your true love. If you're waiting for your twin flame, then it's like your twin flame is actually being distracted, and this distraction is surrounded by some energy. And this energy is surrounded to the masculine. Now what is happening is that feminine is actually trying to go through this trouble. You're actually more powerful, and you know that. You can defend the castle easily. But the important aspect is that how powerful your masculine partner is. This troublesome energy could be coming from anyone that maybe you are not aware of. It could be a friend, a disguised friend, or a person close to you, a neighbor, a relative, whatever. Anyone. And because so many times it happens that we just simply believe on them without trying to think through our brains. Masculine is actually trying to ask questions and is actually being hurt. And feminine is actually trying to recover from that hurt. Now this could apply to almost all people, not necessarily truly, but a little bit. For example, maybe masculine had made plans yesterday or maybe a week before, and feminine was not able to accomplish those plans, like going for dinner or cooking something or to be with him. Maybe she's with the baby, or maybe she's with an urgent call or urgent work. But now masculine is holding that energy, that why did she do that? And suppose even through online blogging or communication with a friend or watching some videos or even some wrong advice, he could be thinking like, what is going on? Now, does she care for me or not? I do care for her, but what she cares for me? I mean, these things simply are happening in masculine's life. Now the important thing is that there is a thing going on that is known as push. Feminine is trying to send her messages towards the masculine. She wants to let the masculine understand these messages. But the thing is he ready? Suppose you want to book a plane ticket for yourself and actually plane is full and still you want to go through that plane. How is it possible? Or just that you want to travel and the person is saying, no ma'am, you can't travel through this bus, giving you an excuse. That excuse is unbelievable, but still you hear this kind of strange advice that no ma'am, you can't go there. You feel frustrated. So I guess feminine is thinking like masculine is taking the car, went for a ride, and the tire got punctured. Now it's in the middle of the road. It doesn't have any mechanic nearby 10 miles or 10 kilometers. He's alone there. It's hot summer. Now the only person who could get close to him is feminine. She could reach or she could ask someone to reach to him. But again, the question is he allowing feminine to reach out to him? Maybe she understood that something is going wrong. He needs my help or I need to talk to him. Suppose he cut the call then. So this is somewhat happening. And it is happening because in the readings I found out like this reading is like understanding yourself. Sometimes you just do think about destiny too much or it's about just about your love. But life gives us so many opportunities that we should not overlook them. Life is so much full of optimism and positivity. But then what is happening is that when this shift has come, then feminine should turn to understand herself more. The way she has been happy, subtle, independent, and more importantly, the person who is beloved to all other people. Sometimes masculine becomes possessive, obsessive. Yes, obsessive. He don't want anyone to get connected with feminine. He could think like feminine just belongs to me, that's it, and nothing else. But he forgets that she has her own life. She needs to communicate, she needs to talk, or she needs to share something. And when she thinks that she should share something with the masculine, he is coming to know that I am there and I'm able to understand whatever you think. So he could even give her a hug and she could feel like, wow, that's what I wanted. But alongside, she has her thoughts going inside her mind that I want to say something to you, and he is just simply not ready to listen to that practically. He wants to understand that, but through his heart. And when this doesn't happen, then it creates a chaos which actually had happened. So it's like now, even if there is masculine who is trying to communicate with you, you could feel like now is the time for me to understand more about myself. Who am I? Because you don't want to hurt him. At the same time, you don't want to hurt yourself because you are something more. You believe in your world, you believe yourself, and more than that, you believe in the divine. I'm not talking about destiny. And destiny is something like one of your subtle enemy. Because divine is the proper word which guides us throughout our lives. Destiny could bring anything which could be a very bizarre moment, just like maybe a havoc has been caused or something trouble like natural, maybe say earthquake or a kind of tsunami or whatever happened and you just felt hopeless. This is what destiny could bring if destiny wants to interfere. But then divine works when you feel like even in that trouble and tough time you were survived and saved. That is why feminine is now trying to get attuned to the divine. Masculine energy is actually not paying attention to the messages he receives from the divine. If you have seen parkour, it's like jumping rhythm. You're jumping from every place, and that's a rhythm. It's like a chase, and it happens really good. Muslim is believing like he's going through a parkour treatment, jumping from that place, and this place, and feminine is saying stay, and she is just following him, and until now she has followed him everywhere. You are hidden there, I'm there. You are into the darkness, I'm there. You are in light, I'm there, and she would be happy to see him in light. But what is happening is that masculine may be afraid to show this phase of becoming in light to the feminine. Maybe he's unaware that this is a transformation for him, and that's why when something happening in his subtle mind, he is not allowing feminine to sneak peek. And there, feminine became a lonely person, and she is not understanding what is happening. What should I do? And she went with lots of questions, but somewhere in her mind she came to know that something good is happening, and this is where twin flame relationship or soulmate connection comes. I mean, there are so many names like lovers, etc. But it's like, when you say love, then you allow the. It's like when you say that we are the lovers, just like the lovers card in the tarot world. If you say that, then you allow destiny to interfere. Because in every love relationship, we have seen that there is a trouble, and destiny brings something which is very chaotic. And sometimes we feel like, why is this happening with us? The question and the word starts and ends with us. We are suffering, and why we are suffering. This is only happening with us. We and us, that's it. But then, soulmate and twin flame. This is a rhythm where you beat the destiny. Then it doesn't matter what destiny brings out to you, the best or the worst. You say, none of your business. That's what I am connected with divine. And my lover or my twin flame or my soulmate connected with divine. Twin flame is like amazing journey, and it's actually there for almost everyone, because some are still not understanding this. And not everyone is getting connected to twin flame, because it's like going against something and following your own heart, or you say following your subconscious mind. Like, how many people are there who are just doing the job which they like to do? Many people are like running for money. I want to be an engineer or architect, or like this designer, so that I'm getting a hot money in my hand. That's it. Maybe they would do a smart career into that. They would get highly paid in that job. But are they doing what they are meant to do? Like, in a video of YouTube, I found that there is a special place for cats in certain part of the world, maybe California or somewhere, I just forgot. And only cats reside there. Many people do volunteer, and they feed the cats there. They take care of each cat, and there are so many cats over there. You would feel like, wow, I mean, I would love to go there. That's a kingdom for cats. So that's a really wonderful feeling which we get. But this is because when we go against the destiny. Now, going against destiny is not actually a bad thing. It is not also proving, but it is like showing trust on the divine. Divine is something more because it's just not about love, it is about trust and belief and faith. When we intercept that yes, there is destiny which is waiting for us, and destiny could bring anything for us, anything. Like in a second you could be a millionaire, and at the very next second you could be downgrade. You could cry and you could like this. Like there are so many people, there are so many examples that people get richer, but then they get depressive, they get anxiety. I mean, so many things could happen, and feminine is now actually trying to understand this kind of shift which is happening to her, and it is aligned to understanding her own spiritual realm. You will be able to understand yourself when you will be attuned to your own spiritual messages. Your life partner or your spouse or your twin flame or your soulmate would be more understanding to you if you pay attention to yourself. Like suppose if a feminine is just wearing a wonderful dress, that's wonderful dress, she has wonderful makeup and she's just going out, and everyone is looking at her, staring at her. Maybe even some people could say, wow, you look nice, or her friends could say, you look beautiful. But then she wants to hear this thing from her lover, even if their lover says, her twin flame says, you're beautiful, or fantastic, or that you look like a fairy. She would be on cloud number 9999. Or even if he just looked at her and smiled or just gave her a wink, she would be flying in the sky. So now she's ignoring all the world. That is her destiny, and she is connecting with the twin flame. Sometimes destiny shows us the ways. Hey, what do you want? Do you want money? Follow me. You will have to break the bondage of everyone. You will get false people in your life, but you will get lots of money. And some people say that no, I'm not behind that. I'm looking for true heart that will only care for me. And then destiny could say that you want love. What is there in love? Do you know what hardship? I will show you. So then destiny shows its true colors. Both the couple go through a really hard time. But then if there is true love and if they believe in that love, then they defeat the destiny. That's why twin flame is just not a little journey, just like, okay, I'm just going now, I'm just leaving now at the morning, I'll come at the evening. No. It is far more and greater than that, and it starts everywhere. We share something with someone. For example, there is a bestie for us, or best friend, or even with a stranger we could feel like there's a different connection. It is because you are connecting with each other on a spiritual realm. Practically we are each other connected. Like there are so many videos on YouTube. Someone could say that, okay, I'm a follower, subscriber of this person because I just want to listen to his funny comments. Well, that's it. That's so funny. That's it. But you are looking for it for time pass. If days change, you would stop watching that. There are some videos is like connected to the cats and dogs and even to some other things. You would look at them maybe daily or weekly. That's it. That's my passion. So it's like practically you would connect to anything which you want, which you're connected with. But when you get emotionally disturbed, like suppose you love your pet and your pet is not well, so then you will not visit the pet channel. Maybe you will even skip your favorite cartoon or favorite movie because you're upset. So it's like when you get emotional ups and down, you want to connect with something special. And there comes twin flame. What is that? This is something beyond it. Even right now when I'm talking about love, I'm just connecting with this kind of feeling like When we just simply say that love is there, then there comes a part of the destiny. But when we say that there is a twin flame, then there comes a fight against destiny. Because many people are fighting, saying that why my twin flame is behaving like this, because you are actually going against destiny and you want to reach out to your ultimate destination, not destiny's destination, that you decide, because there is divine by your side and you believe on it. We don't believe on destiny. Some people only say that I'm following my destiny. Even I used to say that I'm following my destiny. There used to be golden days for me, but what happened in my life? Nothing. I'm just saying my day is like good, that's it, but nothing changed. But when we want to do something and destiny is stopping us, then we create something amazing. And it happens at any part of life. For example, you want to be a footballer, you want to be a good person, you want to save someone, protect someone. Maybe you even want to achieve a good name or something, like say you want to be a sports person and your destiny is not allowing you, bringing you lots of hardships, but still you do. Just like the story of the Sleeping Beauty. This is again a connection of a soulmate and twin flame connection. It is not just about love, because destiny was not allowing anyone, but then twin flame connection brought that guy over there. Or Beauty and the Beast, or even simply Cinderella. It was not love actually, it was more than love, more than this thing, because many people could think and say like that, there is love. But when your pet comes to you and sits on your lap, or you're just looking into your pet's eyes, it is more than love. It cannot be expressed. Sometimes love can be expressed through words, even by saying that I love you. That's it. A simple comment. You said that okay, if she accepted it or if he accepted that, then it's okay. Otherwise, I will try, or I will just move on. Or you would simply cry. But it could be like attraction, it could be even lust, or it could be like just trying to connect with someone because you need to connect with someone. You don't think that whether that person needs you or not. So twin flame is, I get the messages for you for all of us today, is like feminine is actually going through lots of shifts and she is trying to understand herself. This could go on for the whole month, apparently. And I guess Muskan would be still sitting at his own place. Like if he's doing work on his table, on laptop, he will be doing that. If you visit his table 4 times a day, he will still be there. If you watch him watching videos on YouTube, he will be doing that. If you watch him just riding a bike, he will be doing that. It's like no changes in his life. He's going to be just going through this because he's not allowing himself to enter into this. A final and simple example I would like to give is like, suppose there's a river or there's a lake, and a person is just there, is get drawn, and there are 2 people or 2 energies, masculine and feminine. Feminine will not think anything, she will just jump. And masculine could be thinking like, how to save this person? Should I walk some distance more, or should I bring a rope? Should I ask for help? What if I also get drawn? So he's thinking and questioning. He's not accepting the universal message that go and help him. He is completely maybe ignoring that message or not allowing himself to reach out to the message. So this is for today. Hope this will resonate. Let's see. Thank you. Take care and lots of blessings.